In this video, I hope to cover why structural integration was developed and what makes it unique. So first off, structural integration was developed by Dr. Ida Rolf, and she was a very interesting woman, a trailmaker in her laser in her way. And she called it Rolfing at one point. Originally, she called it structural integration, and that's what I call my work because I did not train at the Rolf Institute. So it's a branding issue that I can't call myself a Rolfer. But regardless, structural integration as developed by Ida Rolf was developed because Ida Rolf was originally, I think the story goes that she was in a yoga class and seeing the way people's bodies were getting in the way, how they were holding their hips or their shoulders were getting in the way of being able to fully go into the yoga pose. And she was thinking that there's really another way to go up this. She wanted to get her hands on and see if she could loosen up the tissue to put them in a better position to be able to do the additional stretches and such they were trying to do. She went on and studied with many osteopaths, and as in her understanding of physiology and fascia, she really was the one who popularized fascia as a understanding for therapy. So a lot of myofascial integration, connective tissue therapy, and a lot of deep tissues come out of Ida Rolf's teachings. And her connective tissue understanding, she trained with these osteopaths who understood the bone and their positioning, and there was a lot of connective tissue holding the bone in place. And she was beginning to realize that there's a systematic process that when taken out of context, you can't address the whole body by just working on one joint or fascia in one region of the body. That in order to have lasting change, you had to affect the whole system. And in doing that, she developed this systematic series of, originally as a teaching tool for her students to understand the overall context. And I find there's so much wisdom in this teaching tool that while there's a lot of different therapies I do, I find one of the more profound ones is going through your original 10 or 12 sessions of structural integration and just seeing how your body unfolds into more ease and alignment